What we are going to see in today's class is that we are going to see about the checkpoints. So what is a checkpoint? So in the SQL server, what happened? Let's say I am having a package. Okay, I am having a package, and my package has step 1. I have multiple steps. Okay, step 1, step 2, and step 3. Let's say step 1, step 2, and step 3. So step 1 takes some 10 hours to load, step 2 takes from 5 hours to load, step 3 takes from some 20 hours to load. Okay, just say it takes. So we may have certain logics to do, don't worry. So everything takes some hours to load. Let's say I have ran the package, my package got failed after execution of the step 2. At step 3 my package got failed. Step 1 is successful, step 2 is successful, but at step 3 my package got failed. Then what should I do for that? Then what I will do, normally we will just close this, whatever the error is there, we will just rectify the error and again we will start the package. Then what happens? When we again start the package, then what happens? Basically the package should execute from the, it will execute from the step 1. But my scenario is that already I executed the step 1 and step 2, right? So I don't want, I want directly execute the step 3, because if I again execute the step 1 and step 2, even though it is done successfully, there is no need for me to execute again, right? So I don't want to execute this because it takes 15 hours. I don't want to execute this step 1 and step 2 again. So for that purpose, I just want to execute the step 3 only. So in this scenario, you can capture this by using the checkpoint. In the SQL server, you got an option called checkpoint. What the checkpoint is going to do? First step, you need to enable the checkpoint. Okay, and after enable the checkpoint, you need to give the path where the checkpoint file is to be stored. Checkpoint path for checkpoint file. Okay, so what is going to happen is that, so let's say my package is running at step 1, step 2, and step 3. When my package is failed at the step 3, right, automatically after the failure a checkpoint file will be created. Okay, a checkpoint file will be created, done, you are done. So again when I start the package, what is happening, what is going to happen is, let's assume that I have enabled the checkpoint and I have given the path for this package. So if my package fail, automatically a checkpoint is created, a checkpoint file is created, done, and good. So next time when package is going to, when a package is started, what it is going to do is that first it is going to check for the checkpoint file, the path which you had given, right? It is going to check that path, and if there is any file, then it will go and see that file. That file will contain the error from where the package failed. So wherever it, whatever the error it got stored, like whatever the package status it got stored in the check file. So from there, because here my package got failed at the step 3, right? So here in this checkpoint file, it will have the package failed at step 3. So step 1 and step 2 is successfully completed. So what the system does before starting, it will go and check the checkpoint file. Okay, it will say that step 1 and step 2 is successfully completed, step 3 is failed. So now instead of executing the step 1, step 2, just it will execute the step 3, and after execution, after the package is successful, then it will remove the checkpoint file. That's it. So next time when the package comes, when we start the package, it will go and check for the checkpoint, because previous execution the package is successful, right? So there will be no checkpoint. So the package will start from the step 1. Okay, like this. We are going to see the example now. Yeah, this both are same steps, right? So what I am going to do, or else we can do one thing, Control A, delete. Okay, so I'll add one data flow task, I'll add one execute SQL task, that I'll add one more execute SQL task, I'll add one more execute SQL task. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I'll just go and connect it to the database. Okay, let's say here what I will do, I will insert value into the table. So which table I will insert? I'll insert value into this year table, insert into company LD table. Okay, Control C. So just I am deleting it. So what I'll insert into values. This is 2000. I'll give, since it is step 1, I'll give 2001. Control C. I'll just write here step 1. Okay, Control V, 2001. I am inserting into the database. So I'll give it here as step 1. Done. I'll have one more with the step 2. Here I'll give, I'll connect to the same. Now I'll give the value as 2002. Now I'll have one more called step 3. Now I will give the value as 2003. Done. Okay. So now I have given. So what I will do? I'll just connect it on order by step 1, step 2 and step 3. So here what I will be doing? Oh sorry. I'll just connect it here, drag and drop it here, step 3, done. Now here what I am going to do, not to create a checkpoint, just see one thing, just select the package here, don't select on any other task, just select the package on empty space, right click and see the properties. Automatically you will have the properties windows. Go to the top of the properties. See here you can see the checkpoint file name. So here checkpoint file name, what I will be doing, I'll just store that path where I want to store the checkpoint. So in the files I'll be storing the checkpoint. Inside the files I'll name it as checkpoint. Okay, always see, you can see that extension now. After this open, I have created a checkpoint. After the checkpoint usage, so once you created the checkpoint, so usage is nothing but you will be enabling this, you will be enabling the checkpoint. So I will give checkpoint is if exist and always. What if exist means? If the checkpoint is there, okay, it will check, it will go to the checkpoint and see what it does. Basically when the package is executed, if it is failed, then it will create a checkpoint normally. I'll show you the steps. So what it is going to do, I got step 1, step 2 and step 3. So if the package failed at step 3, so a checkpoint, when the package is failed, then only a checkpoint is created, checkpoint file is created, and it will have the details of the package execution stating that the step 1 and step 2 is passed and step 3 is failed. Okay, step 3 is failed, so it will have the details. So when I start the package again, then the package will check for the checkpoint file. Okay, the checkpoint file is there. Then what happens? It will go and see the data in the checkpoint file. So in that file it will be mentioning that the package failed at step 3. So the package will start from the step 3 only. So once the step 3 is executed, once after the execution of the package, then automatically the checkpoint file will be deleted. So when I execute the package again next time, because last time the package is successfully executed, right? So now there will be no checkpoint file. So the package will see for the checkpoint file. There is no checkpoint file. Okay, there is no checkpoint file means the package is successfully executed. So it will start from the step 1. Means here, if I give the option don't use the checkpoint never, means the package the checkpoint is enabled. So it means that the checkpoint is disabled. By default the option will be never, checkpoint usage. If I give the option if exist, if exist means what happens? Whenever the package is going to run, it will check by the checkpoint file. When will you have the checkpoint file? When there is an error, then only you will have the checkpoint file, right? When there is an error in the previous execution, then you will have the checkpoint file. When there is no error in the previous execution, then you will not have execution any checkpoint file, right? So you will give if exist. If exist, then use the checkpoint file. If checkpoint file is not there, then don't use it. Then continue the process normally. That is the thing. If exist. Always. What is always? Always there should be a checkpoint file. Actually you will not give always. Always means whenever the package starts, it should have a checkpoint file. Okay. So if the package is executed successfully last time, so there will not be a checkpoint file. But if we are given the option always, then what happens? The package will fail. stating that there is no checkpoint file. Okay. So normally we will give always if exists only. I will just give if exists. What is a save checkpoint? I'll give if exists, but that's okay. So this is not enabling, means this is a thing. Save checkpoint, that is a thing you will be enabling. Sorry, I think previously I said something like checkpoint usage means it will enable, right? So no, sorry, this is a enable one. Save checkpoints, if I give true, then it means that I am enabling the checkpoints. Okay. Now see it here, what I will do in the step 3. So step 3, I'll just do one thing. I don't have the table name with the company LD, right? LD1. I don't have a table with the company LD1. So I'll just insert into, I'll just have a table called company LD1 values, because I don't have a table, so it should fail, right? Step 3 should fail. And now see here, when I go and see in the files, I don't have any checkpoint file here, right? Okay. Now I'll start the file here. So see, remember the 3 options in the checkpoint: checkpoint file name, checkpoint usage, and save checkpoint option. This one should be true. So basically this is a 99% people they will use this one if they use checkpoints. Okay. So just execute this now. So what happens? Step 1 and step 2 will execute, step 3 will fail. Because why step 3 will fail? Because the table is not there. You can see it here. The table company LD1 I have given. LD1 table is not there. So that's why you got an error, right? So now since the package got error, see, oh, actually you should have a checkpoint. Give me a minute. So I'll just stop this. Done. Here I have given the checkpoint file. I have stored the checkpoint file here. 1 minute. So checkpoints as true are given if exists. Okay. Done. Okay, cancel. I'll just stop this and I'll just save this one. Save this, close this, and reopen this. Then run this. For executes equal task, yeah, I think for executes equal task will the checkpoint will not cover. I think so. Let's see if we add some data for task by default. I'm not sure this may be the case because checkpoint may not consider executes equal task. Let's see. There may be a small error, I am not sure. For checkpoint, okay. Just see the package path somewhere. Yeah, there is small thing, I think so. We should do, apart from the checkpoint, we should do something, enable the checkpoints also. So Google checkpoints in SSIS. Oh yeah, fail package and failure, true. So that's the one step we need to fail package and failure. Yeah, okay. So there is a step called here fail package and failure. So it is somewhere you can see that fail parent on failure, not it's package on failure. Yeah. Actually, you should ask me to enable that one. If you see some other files, sometimes it's like why it's disabled here. Give me a minute. Yeah, sorry, I got it now. Okay, so what we need to do is that normally, see, even though I am running, it is not executing, it is just starting from the first step only. See, even though I stop and do, so what is I need to do is that go to each step. Okay, there you need to give, for each step you need to give the fail package and failure. For every step you need to give that, that's it. So I'll give the step 1 fail package on true. For the step 2 also I'll give fail package and failure to true. For step 3 also I'll give fail package and failure to true. For step 4 also I'll give fail package and failure to true. Next I'll give for the step 3 also. Okay, fail package and failure to true. Every steps done, I have given, right? So what I'll do, I'll just go here, because we got some data into the table, because we inserted multiple signs, so I'm just deleting that. Done. Okay, there will be no data in the table now, because we are inserting the values here, right? So there will be no data now. See, there is no data. So the step 1 will insert a 2001. Step 2 will insert 2002. Step, this data flow task is nothing, just a sample. Step 3 will insert a 2003. Okay, I can just remove the data flow task now. Yeah, that I forgot a small thing. Yeah, done. We are good now. So if I execute the package now, so what happens? Step 1 will execute, step 2 will execute, step 3 will fail right now. Now you can see a checkpoint file here. Previously there was no checkpoint file, see, but now a checkpoint file is created. Now a checkpoint file is created. So now what I will do, I will just stop the package, because this step 3 is failed because of there is no table, right? So what I am going to do, I am just going to create a table. Now you can see there two records, 2001 and 2002 is inserted. See, okay. Now what I will do, I will just create a table with the same thing. Create table, or I can create the same structure of table this way. Select top 1. Top 0 means what you will have. When I give top 1, you will just get the top 1 record, right? If I give top 0 means no record will be there, but I will get a column. Right? I will get a column. So I will just take this company LD, Control C. I'll just it is a test database, right? Test database. I'll give into, this is other way to create, Control V, LD, one table. That's it. Automatically the table will be created. So now if I try to insert, if I see the table here, refresh, I can see the LT1 tables with the same year. Okay. So now I'll be inserting. So when I run this, the step 3 will be successful, because I have created the table LD1, right? So it will be successful. Now see. So now the step 1 and step 2 will not execute, only the step 3 will execute here. See here, when I see here, there is no step 1 and step 2 is executed, only step 3 is executed. Done. Step 3 is executed, and now one more thing you need to see is that after the package is successfully executed, that cache file will be removed. Sorry, the checkpoint file will be removed here. See, okay, just I am stopping here. Done. If I stop again later on, because there is no file, right? Because there is no file here, so now by default the package will start from the step 1. Okay, this is a way how you are going to use the checkpoint. So the first checkpoints normally very rarely you will be using, like if you are loading the if you are running the package which takes some hours, then if something happens in the package, you don't want to start from the beginning, just you want to start from where the package failed, like that. Okay, so now for this purpose what I will do, first I need to give the file name where the checkpoint file will be stored, and next I need to set if exist never. Never means the package will never use the checkpoint. So it even you give the never means the package will never even though if you give the true and if you give never, then it will not at all use that. Okay, there is no need of giving any checkpoint file. Okay, so now normally if you give exist means if the checkpoint file is there, then it will use the checkpoint file, and whatever the thing data is there in the checkpoint file, it will run the package accordingly. If there is not there means, then it will start from the step 1. That is the option for the if exist. If I give always means always my checkpoint file should be there. By default, what is as per the packaging what we have seen, if there is error, then only the checkpoint file will be there, right? But now always means the checkpoint file will not be there. Then if I run now, so what happens? The package will fail because there is no checkpoint file. See, package execution completed, but there is nothing here. None of the tasks got executed. See, progress you can see. See, fail to open the checkpoint file. The system cannot find the file specified. Means always it is trying to check the checkpoint file. If you give always, okay, that is the thing. If you give if exist is the normal thing. If you want to see, if I give the false, okay, if I give false, then the checkpoint file will not be created. It is like you are disabling the checkpoint. Okay, so give the true. That is the 3 things you need. And apart from this, whatever the task you want to make it under the checkpoint, on every task go and do the on package failure to true. Click on the task, go to the fail package on failure to true. On every task you need to make it to true. That's it. Okay, these are the basic things about the checkpoint. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Hello everyone. Hello.